It's time now for the Beer Chill Afternoon News, Sunday, November 2nd, 2014. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Your 12:30 p.m. news at 9 here. Our top story at 12:30 here is in Washington, where the outlook for the last 2 years of Barack Obama's presidency hangs on a handful of too close to call Senate races. Since Tuesday in states where he is deeply unpopular. Hillary Clinton has been to the town the night before to energize voters, and just that morning another good report on the economy released in Washington. A suicide bombing at the British India-Pakistani border crossing after a nightly flag-lowering ceremony that killed at least 49 people, according to the police. Friends of a victim of a fatal apartment blaze fire console each other in Portland, Maine, as after an intense blaze tore fire at the apartment house near the University of Maine, killing 5 people and greatly injured 1. Questions about victims and the cause. In Copenhagen, governments can keep climate change in check at manageable cost, but what will have to cut greenhouse gas emissions to zero by 2100 to limit the risk of irreversible damage to UN. The funeral procession of former Mayor Tom Menino will be passed by several of the late mayor's favorite places, along with a locations closely tied to his legacy. In Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso's army cleared thousands of protesters from the capital and fired warning shots at state TV headquarters on Sunday as it sought to tighten its grip on power, following the resignation of place come power too. In Hong Kong police were Sunday questioned a 29-year-old British financier who worked for Bank of America Merrill Lynch after a grisly discovery of 2 female corpses, including one in a suitcase in an upmarket apartment. The regions of Donetsk and Luhansk voted on 7 ties with Ukraine. Russia had said it, but we will recognize the result, but the contest has been denounced as illegitimate by Kiev, the European Union, and the United States. Billionaire Richard Branson has promised to find out what caused the crash of his Virgin Galactic prototype space tourism rocket that killed the test pilot, but federal investigators are cautioning that it may take up a year to learn exactly what went wrong. Daredevil Nick Willand listened to a question during a news conference in Chicago on Friday as the tightrope is waiting for Nick Willand in Chicago as he is set for Chicago skyscraper crossings. Kent State University football coach Bill Snyder endorsed Republican incumbent Biff Roberts for his re-election bid as released last week. The others raised eyebrows about the state and prompted the state president Kirk to instruct. Senate GOP leader Mitch McConnell makes his final pitch to Kentucky voters. As with 2 days ago before Election Day, new polls show Republicans with leads in 3 states that could help them win the majority control of the Senate as GOP gains edge in Kentucky, Georgia, and Louisiana. In Richmond, Virginia motorists continue to enjoy dropping gasoline prices as AAA Midland says the average price of a gallon of gas was $2.77 on Sunday. Economists say China's slowdown will cause global pain but leave U.S. The owners of Boston's historic Quincy Market envision a major overhaul of the iconic complex of food vendors and retailers. The Nexus 6 is big, beautiful, and full of sweet Android lollipop flavor here. 2 pharmacy chains decided to disable their Apple Pay option in their stores, as this was the first sign in an upcoming battle that is coming in the world of mobile payments. After 13 years, the Fast and Furious cast members have considered themselves family, and that family reunited for an exciting but emotionally bittersweet event on Saturday. Another Duggar daughter is officially off the market after just tied a knot to Ben Seawold on Saturday, and in typical Duggar style, the wedding was packed with more than 1,000 guests in hand to witness the two say their vows and seal the deal. Static X frontman Wayne Static, dead at the age of 48. 2 creepy films fought to the domination of Halloween weekend box office. Jake Gyllenhaal's Nightcrawler appears to be the slight early victor in a $10.909 million The killer battle with a horror film Yoja, which ended up at a $10.90024. Enormous stone circles located in the Middle East that have been photographed recently, revealing details of structures that have long baffled archaeologists. Unmanned Chinese probe successfully returned to Earth yesterday after circumnavigating the moon, bolstering the country's status as a space power. Trenton, the spat between Governor Chris Christie and Casey Hickox over the New Jersey controversial Ebola quarantine policy was too much for the Saturday Night Live to resist. A 3-state hospital chain based in San Francisco have to fork over $37 million after the government claimed that it overbilled Medicare and a military health program. Drinking lots of milk could be bad for your health, but a new study reports previous health research has shown that the calcium in milk can help strain the bones and prevent osteoporosis. let's take a look at the New England Insulars here at 12:36 in Merrimack, New Hampshire. Trees, wires down the Wire Road at CMD reporting tree, Balkan roadway and wires requesting public service in New Hampshire to move the tree. And trees, wires down also on 50 Amherst Road in Merrimack, New Hampshire. Police Department reported tree down Balkan roadway requesting fire department and road crew to remove it. In Nashville, New Hampshire, tree and wires down to Dublin Avenue. CMD reported tree down and wires requesting public service in New Hampshire and police department into the scene. In Vermont, Smuggler's Notch road closed on Route 108. Road closed due to snow and icy conditions for Vermont transportation. Let's take a look at the sports news here. Wilson Kipsang of Kenya won the 44th New York City Marathon on Sunday with a thrilling show of dominance in the final 400 meters. The 32-year-old gave second-place finisher Lisa Diaz in a nice clear after the opening knocked his elbow while trying to pass someone. Ed Werder and Ryan Drusky report to react that the Cowboys quarterback Tony Romo will not play against the Arizona Cardinals in Arlington, Texas due to back injury. They couldn't stop the Balls quarterback Josh Dobbs, who accounted for 467 yards of the total offense and 5 touchdowns of games. South Carolina Gamecock coach Steve Spurrier was unsettling, frustrated, sick of his team's performance. The Oregon volleyball team celebrated a win at the end of the fourth set after beating California 3-0. As whoever close the intensity heats up in the world of college football, so take a good gander to this week. As Oregon moves to the top 5 heavyweight coaches poll. And today, a big showdown at Gillette. Tom Brady and the New England Patriots will take on Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos. Game time, 4:25 p.m. at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. It should be an exciting one. Peter Channel News Times 12:38, and it is time now for a travel reporter. And let's study off around the area around Gillette Stadium, where 495 on the northbound side. It is backed up from 95 in Foxborough all the way down through Route 1 in Rentham. 495 southbound slow from 1A near the Renfrewville Jatlets in Rentham all the way down through Route 1 out in Rentham here. And Route 1 northbound, it is backed up from 495 in Plainville all the way out to the State Forest there. And Route 1 around Gillette Stadium, it's backed up from 95 in Sharon all the way out to Route 140 in Foxborough. Route 1 and northbound side around Gillette Stadium, it's stop and go due to a lot of the people going to the game and tailgaters. So if you're in that area, expect some delays around the area around Gillette Stadium. And 95 on the southbound side is slow, a little slow from 128 out in Kenton all the way down through Route 1 out in Walpole and Sharon here. And 129 on the southbound side, it's backed up from exit 13 in University Avenue to Route 95, 128 out in Kenton here. Southeast Expressway on the southbound side, it's backed up from 203 out in Milton all the way down through the Braintree Split. 129 on the northbound side, backed up from the Split all the way down through Route 28 out in Randolph here. And 120, it's backed up all the way to the Mass Pike from Newton all the way down through 195 out in Westwood here. And Route 3 on the southbound side is backed up from Route 18 Weymouth all the way down through 228 in Rockland here. And 129 on the southbound side is backed up from Linfield all the way down from Route 38 in Woburn. 393.95 mile from 128 to the New Hampshire border. 495 mile from Amesbury all the way out to Wareham here. And Bourne and Saginaw bridges are Milan Fine, and all the highways are down to Milan Fine here. Peter Channel News Time 12:40 and Route 495, a little slow around the Milford stretch on 495 north around 109. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute. Just take it easy out there because it's slippery, snowy, windy, and wet. As we take a look at the weather situation now, as we are under a wind advisory in effect until 6 p.m. tonight. As wind advisory remains in effect until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. Location right out much of eastern Massachusetts. Winds northwest 20 to 30 miles per hour. Wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Timing strongest gusts will occur throughout the afternoon. And power lines, trees, and tree limbs may be down by these winds. And fully or partially leaf trees will be the most successful to this damage here. And snow will accumulate 1 to 2 inches in southeastern Massachusetts. Light to moderate snow will accumulate up to 1 to 2 inches in southeast Massachusetts, especially in Plymouth, Bristol, and portion of the Norfolk counties in the early afternoon hours. As this is our first snow season, please drive extra caution, allow extra time to reach your destination, and pedestrians should also exercise caution. Day 1 today, tonight. Wind advisory, day 2 for 7, Monday for Saturday. No as the weather expected at the time. Here. And according to the National Grid, 4,877 customers in the dark. Here in Massachusetts, and Rhode Island. There. And Star's got 7,000. Now it's dropped down to 6,243 customers in the dark. 1,270 customers out in Falmouth for N-Star and 601 customers in Barnstable for N-Star. And take a look at the forecast and go like this. For today, we are going to see rain likely this afternoon before 2 p.m. with most skies will high at 40 degrees and breezy with a northwest with about 18 to 23 miles per gust as high as 44 miles per just makes 6%. New Pacific about less than 70 inches possible. So that most skies got low about 25 degrees. Northwest with about 10 to 60 miles per gust high as 31 miles per hour. Monday, South got about 47 degrees west with about 9 miles per gust high as 23 miles per hour. But that most of the coast got low about 31 degrees west with about 6 miles per hour. Tuesday, most of the South got about 37 degrees. Cowboy coming. Southwest wind 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Tonight, most of the skies got low about 44 degrees. Wednesday, most of the skies got about 62 degrees. Wednesday, chance of rain, most of the skies got low about 45 degrees. Chance variation 30%. Thursday, chance of rain with most skies got about 58, low about 47 degrees. And chance variation 50%. Friday, chance of rain, standard skies got about 55, low about 35 degrees. And chance of precipitation 50%, 29 to 30% by Friday night. And Saturday, most of the skies got about 48 degrees. Northern temperature 34 degrees light, snow and fog winds, and that's me for the Peter Channel afternoon news of this. November 2nd, 2014. I'm Peter Wiggins, and due to the Patriots Broncos game and a lot of football, all of the Peter Channel late night report at 11 o'clock. Have a good day. What a good day today. Good.